For those of you that didn't watch last week, you should have.
Well, Henry!
Because I've still got the teeth marks on my back. We knew we were in trouble going into it.
Sharks straight ahead, heading into Toulouse.
For Toulouse, I think we've got what we need to take care of him this week. The fastest bird of prey on the planet, the fastest animal on the planet. And if he swoops and chooses to swoop, he can take out an eagle like that. Yeah, of course this year we've got our star signing, the man we went after last year's series championship that he took out, Hayden Wild.
I'm Hayden Wild and I'm racing for the Bahrain Victorious Scorpions. Oh, it was a bit of a shame. Like, I like London and, you know, I haven't lost in London, so I was a bit gutted. Yeah, we're not called the Bahrain Victorious team for nothing, you know, like we're the Scorpions, we're a pretty dangerous predator. I feel like if a shark was on land, we could, you know, give it the 1-2 jab. That's cool, isn't it? Oh, yeah, look at that bad boy. Oh, good. I made my wish.
We couldn't do it without the falcon. We wanted the falcon, and His Highness directed us to get the falcon, so we went after him. We lost Christian in that negotiations. He's no longer with us.
At some point today, we're doing a little documentary piece for Bahrain, and I'd like to get your thoughts on it. What will you say to MG and Mako if you do end up getting over the top of the Scorpions?
When, you mean? Not if.
When?
Yeah, when.
When that happens?
Just good luck next year, I guess.
Of all the athletes, he sound like he's maybe one you'd like to beat.
I'd like to beat them all. It's not rocket science. You can take all your scientific approaches and throw them out the door. Bottom line is, we've got to go fast.
So look. So yeah, I just came down straight from London to Toulouse, met up with my wife and daughter, which has been really good. You know, settled in nicely. Toulouse is pretty cool. So, but yeah, like I think the body's feeling a bit better and ready for some more racing. High five. Fist bump. Fist bump. No. Yeah, baby five.
Des Jeux Olympiques, place en individuel 5e, ta médaille avec le relais mixte. Cette année.
The addition this week of Leonie Perez is most probably a big advantage to us. Leonie has the ability to be very flexible in her approach to racing. She can pop a good swim, deliver a great bike ride, or close it out with a fantastic run.
So I don't know how that would go.
Yeah, where are you at?
95, I'd say.
Does Hayden Wild 95 equal good enough to win again?
Potentially. I haven't tapered, so I'm probably like 90. Like fit, like endurance wise. Injury wise, 95, 90% as fatigue levels.
Hello and welcome to Toulouse in the south.
London, we were sadly caught unawares. Some people put that down to focus. I put that down to responsibility. Mine. That's the focus factor. Tighten the lens up, narrow down the shutter speed, and see what we come up with.
All do well at the back end. So already we're seeing the field just about blow apart, and that time is ticking.
There's nothing in the world that is going to prepare you for this sort of intensity. And that sort of intensity brings mistakes. They'd been swapping turns, and all that had happened was Elise thought that she was coming on the left-hand side when Nicole had come on the right-hand side.
She looks to continue with the race. Now, the Kiwis are made of tough stuff. That was a big crash.
Yeah, fighting spirit of the French, we really appreciate it, but unfortunately luck's not on our side. We've had a crash with one of our other girls, Vanny Kay, so what can I say? The London luck continues to hit us upon the nose. All right, but you can do this. All right, will it?
Kate Woffers announced herself as a contender.
The girls did exceptionally well this time round. They learnt from the first race.
Leonie Perriot, and she ran it home.
Leonie Perriot's performance to get onto the podium was fantastic. Great addition to the team.
As the women soak it up and the men get ready.
You got some vengeance to get back, okay? No flat tyres, no crashes, please.
And finally out there is the Bahrain Victorious Scorpions, and there is Henry Schoeman. The Falcon, Hayden Wild, last year's champion, joins the team. As they all jump on.
Let's go, boys, together.
Keep the eyes on the Falcon as last year's race winner looks to build himself into this race. Wild and Schoeman are your top five.
All right, damage control on that one. You just screwed on that entry, all right?
So setting it up again for stage two.
In the gear, all right? I hate losing. I can't stand it, to be honest with you. It's a brother or a sister that I never had, you know, and I do not enjoy it.
Taylor Reid has come off as well, so not a good day for the Kiwis.
Scorpion gods aren't on our side.
Oh, nobody's come down.
I've had another one come down.
What's happened here?
He thought it was the end of the race.
He thought it was the end of the fight.
For f***'s sake, mate, I f***ing give f***'s sake! This.
It is the bell lap. Wild's gone on an extra lap. Oh no! Wild's forgotten. He's got to go back.
Go away, mate. Put the cunt in. It's over, mate. The race. The race, mate.
Got his lap numbers wrong, and MG is ropeable.
Okay, mate. Good to go?
Good to go. Shoot.
Well, first of all, there's a couple of things I want to make poignantly clear. Attitude-wise, I think I didn't help the situation, both in London and here, but most probably that comes from the frustration of dancing with the crown.
Because of that mistake, he knows he should have won this race. Berger, first race of the season, first win of the season.
Whether Hayden went past the point of the lap that he should have pulled in on is my fault. It's nobody else's fault.
And Henry Schumann from 7th last week to 3rd this week, a big swim in the 3rd stage, puts him into it, and Hayden Wild comes across the line in 4th, and he will be very disappointed.
Rang the bell, mate. Watch the footage. I was standing right here. He rang the bell. The 1 that time was up. Timmy John saw it as well. It was right here. I was standing right there. He rang it. He rang it again. He rang it.
It's my fault. I didn't count the laps. I thought you were clear. I thought it was the 4th. I should have pulled you up.
And then so he should have got a penalty, and then he didn't. And then I rode like right up to the halfway point and turned around because I didn't know what.
That's who we're looking for. If you find him,
Look at this.
Leo doesn't
No
get
penalties.
Exactly. That's what we're about to complain about. We're about to penalise that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but the idea is you've got to stop in the penalty. Hey, I would have told Hayden to run through the line. If I could do that, then I would have told Hayden to keep running.
Tell us a bit more about what the incident was.
The incident in play was on the final stage. Both Leo Bergier and Hayden Wild were away.
But these guys, I don't think anyone could beat them on any day on this course with the way they're riding.
They thought there was a lap to go on the bike, and they were both second guessing, and actually the flag went up from the dismount line showing that both athletes crossed the dismount line without putting their feet on the ground, which is a triathlon rule. Hayden thought there was still a lap to go, so he continued. Leo sort of second guessed and realised, okay, they'd done the 4 laps, and but he rode to his transition rack.
And Bergier, meanwhile, is out the front, continuing.
There was a lot of confusion. Hayden Wild rarely makes mistakes like that, so.
The dismount line is there for a dismount. You must dismount your bike. So he technically rode to his rack, racked the bike and took off. I think the race referee was focused on Hayden going on and realised he'd made a penalty but had not noticed Leo Bergier's penalty.
And he gets a 5-second penalty for riding through transition, not dismounting. Make sure he stops when he gets DQ.
And my argument is both of them should have been penalised. As a Scorpions owner, as the owner of and MG being the manager of the team, we were fouled in our opinion. We were penalised for something that another team also did. So if you don't stand up for the team, then what are we here to do? So I submitted a complaint.
Henry today, he's a bronze medalist. They don't hand those things out. And today, he showed it. He dug in, he fought back, he was back, he came forward, and just in small sections of the event, he had to dig a little deeper than normal. And he dug and found it.
So, the racing, as it was, ended up with the Sharks not extending their lead, but holding their lead. And the Bahrain Victorious Scorpions, thank you very much to Henry Schumann, especially up to 2nd overall from the Eagles and the Warriors, but it is very tight.
We're moving into a part of the series that becomes unknown to many. To pull this back, we're going to need superhuman performance from our athletes, and nothing can go wrong. Now, some say you should motivate them more. Come on, really? At that age, I need to motivate you? No, I don't need to yell at you to go faster or scream at you to go stronger or think. No. What I have to do is support you. Support you in the ways that I see, not the ways that the others want me to. Now, my way might be a little controversial, but I tell you what, if the plane was crashing and the stewardess ran down the middle of the plane and said, "Can anyone fly the plane?" and no one put their hand up, I'll put my hand up. So I'll die up the front of the cockpit. I won't die down the back wondering if I could have done something.